How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another Sim-Alot stream. Hope you're all doing fantastic today, because I know I am. Welcome to Monday. Hope you're having yourself a fantastic start to your week. Welcome back to Grounded 2, and welcome to the update, the first of the updates that are going to be happening in February. Now, we do have the Valentine's Limited event that is going on right now, so we are going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff with that. But where are we going? How you doing? How's everybody doing? Jason, great to see you. How you doing? Mighty Pancake, Leo, Edgar, Mr. Iceman, how you doing? Welcome, everyone. You finally made it to the start of the stream. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's load into our game here, guys. I've been doing a little bit of stuff outside of the actual game that we're doing. I've been doing some stuff with the other sim account and stuff like that I was trying to figure things out for the new update and everything, and I think I got a pretty good idea of what's going on. But this is what our plans for today are going to be. We are going to get the heck out of the garden. Then we are going to get over and start doing some stuff. I want to get myself an Everchar torch because I'm very tired of not being able to see anything. And then we will go from there. Now, don't I have a lean-to somewhere? There it is. I was going to say, I'm fairly certain I had a lean-to somewhere around here. It's very dark, couldn't see. We're going to get past that. All right. Let's see if I can get things upgraded. I think I'm going to be able to get some stuff upgraded. I think the biggest upgrade for me is finally going to have decent light and decent healing ability. Because, like, I don't really have good stuff to heal with. And I'm also really hoping that while I've been going through and grinding out some of the locations for the smooches, that I can actually go through and get a couple hot dog pieces and maybe get my hot dog trinket. I think that'd be pretty sweet too. So let's get the heck out of here. You guess your game works, your luck is just awful. Jace, did you get a couple gold cards? There's 20, 30 times no gold cards received. Good news though, you did manage to get it randomly. Just got the rust beetle. Oh well, there you go. So it's not broken, it's just crappy luck, and that does happen, especially as you're starting to get later into the game, so I feel your pain. All right, where is this backpack that I have lost? That backpack is up over there. Okay. I think that that's down in the rust beetle, or the earwig place, where I was getting the bale scale, I want to say. So I'm just going to go recover that backpack a little bit later. You're getting random gold cards at different times. You just need to kill out the ant hill for warrior ant gold card. There you go. Which one? Black ants or red ants? Can't do the same for orc cards though. Orc cards you can do from getting a lot of raids done. You just got to get raided.
Let's reestablish homeostasis.
Okay, on to Auntie's back. Wait, hang on. Free buried treasure. I actually need to eat these, so if I see them, I'm going to break these apart and then eat them, because I need to get my spicy safety and my fresh defense upgraded.
Sustenance is sustenance.
Go. Anthony, where are you? Or Auntie? There's fresh defense 2. Where the heck is he? I seriously don't see it. Oh crap, actually, before I leave here, I was also thinking about this earlier today too. I need to go get my Crimson Reapers. Because remember, yesterday I was going to get my Crimson Reapers, and then I ended up, or not yesterday, I think it was Saturday, I was going to get my Crimson Reapers, and then just randomly died. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Nope, there I go dying. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. All right, respond with the onboarding facility. Let's just get the heck out of the garden. We're going to get out of here. Have you seen the blocked anthill? Yes, up in the garden area, I have, yeah. Alright, we're gonna do game repair, recover backpacks, yes. Let's work on smoothies first and smooches. There.
Right. Looks like it's all still
There
here.
we go. You. Give me back General Orby-1.
Could I get a ride? Headlight. Favorite new mode of transportation.
For the Toxic Tangle update, I thought I was going to need like 40 heals. I don't know how, but I got 98 heals. What do you mean by you got a bunch of heals? You mean like you got a bunch of like extra healing items, or... What are my thoughts on that anthill? The blocked anthill in the upper garden area over in the veggie patch, I think is where the black anthill is going to start. And I think that it's going to continue on and be like one of the longer anthills like we have for the red anthill. And we're probably going to find another facility in there that's probably going to have something to do with, well, we might as well start trying to tame the black ants. And I bet you that's where we're going to find black ant eggs so we can hatch them and have our buggies. So that's my thoughts for what I think that hill's going to end up being. You got a bunch of hills trying to figure out how to use them? All sorts of different things. There's my first set of smooches. Let's see if I can get lucky and get the trinket on the first one. Wouldn't that be wild? Nope, not lucky enough. You'll know if you get it, because it'll pop up right inside the smooches. Okay. The worst part about having a spider is the spider does not know how to leave you alone while you're doing stuff. See? See? It's like it needs to be in front of you. It's like a lonely puppy, but 17,000 times worse.
Yeah, you have to give young ones some independence.
Burn the spider? Nah. There's no need to burn the spider. The spider's doing what the spider's supposed to do.
This is unbreathable. My trousers will need a wash.
There goes that. Nice. Okay. My luck right away at the beginning of this stream just went like super downhill. Got killed, broke my armor, no trinket. It's like, hold my beer, watch this. We're gonna mess with Sim a little bit here. Is what just happened. Maybe I'll get lucky enough to get the Weevil gold card. Nope. Nope. No luck. What's the trinket do? It gives you lifesteal. And I just made a build earlier today for you guys that it's all about lifesteal, and like it's actually really, really, really awesome. So I kind of want to go through and get that build put together. So that way I can use something a little bit different than my Praying Mantis set for a little while. Okay. Home sweet home. Deposit that stuff. See if I can repair my stuff. I can repair that one. I can repair that one. I can't repair that yet. That's okay. I need to analyze those so I can get the love arrows. But before we do that, we're going to go up over here. Surprised I don't have markers up. It's because I know that area enough to this point that I don't need it up. I can just kind of look up in the sky, know which direction I have to go in order to get to my base. But it is a good idea to have markers up, and I'll probably build one here soon. See what I mean? We're just trying to harvest some stuff, and I can't even harvest my stuff because I got frickin' ants all over the place. And I got my spider that won't stop walking in front of me. But hey, maybe I'll get my gold card from the ant. Nope. Nope. Ah, well. Free Billy Hog pieces. Harvest this guy.
10 legs total. We're a crab.
There we go. Did I miss one? I missed 2 ants. Harvest this guy out of here, so that way I have another chance for more smooches to respawn. Have you seen my take on the new arrows? I have not seen your take on the new arrows. What's your take on the new arrows there, gamer? Have you seen the ladybug build? I did a ladybug build earlier today. I'm not sure if anybody's already made one. But to be honest with you guys, I didn't really look at any build videos and stuff. I just was like, hey, this looks like fun, and threw together a build with the ladybug stuff and Crimson Reapers and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be a fun build, and it turned out to be a lot of fun. They're made for healing, not stun? You think so? Go. The scorpion set seems to work good with the ladybug. Oh, riding on the ladybug? Oh yeah. That you are correct. That one works pretty good. I personally though, if I'm gonna ride on the ladybug, I prefer axle stuff because it gives a whole bunch of bonuses to the buggies. Scorpion stuff works pretty good too, but Axel stuff is built for buggies. Okay, I think that is everything. Well, I need to go research the smooches before I can look them up. Okay, let's do that. Glitch. What glitch? Haven't put out a video on the out on armor bonuses yet. I put out a video that covers every single armor bonus in the game. Is that what you're asking? Because I know you guys were asking for that, so I went through and did a build like that, where I had like every single armor set in the game and what their bonus is. And then I also did a different video that goes through and talks about every single armor set, what they give for sleek and stuff like that. I'm trying to cover everything that I can for each of the different weapons and armor and stuff like that. How can you get the 2 new mutations and the update? So mutation, exploration mutation, that's right here. This one is the hauling hero. You have to get coziness above level 2 in order to get the first level of it. And then level 3 will give you hauling hero 2, and level 4 will give you hauling hero level 3. And then combat abilities, Bardic Inspiration. You have to kill 10 crickets in order to get Bardic Inspiration. It doesn't matter how you kill them. You just got to kill 10 crickets. The ladybug buggy shove glitch? I don't know about that glitch. Fight in 45 seconds on Womo. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that that was like the big thing with me going through and doing that video, was ensuring that if y'all didn't want to have to go through and grind out all the stuff to upgrade armors to sleek, that, you know, hey, I now have a guide, and there's literally chapters for every single armor set. Like, every single one of them. You can just go through, find the one you're looking on, click on it, and I'll explain what it does. So it's to make it so it's super, super easy for you guys to be able to do whatever armor set you want to set yourself up with. Okay, let's see here. I have some things I need more smooches is what I need. So let's clear this. No, not that. Clear all. Smoochies chunks. Okay. So it looks like that I have a couple pieces that rolled off the front over here. So I'm going to go grab those. And then we'll sleep. A little bit to my right over here. And then I'm going to run over to the charcoal so I can make my char torch. Yes, but where did you fall down over here? Yeah, finding at night's not going to happen. Okay. Sleep, then torch, then we can continue with smoochies. It's Quake. It's going to add an area to the map. The spring update will add a little area to the map. It's not going to add a big old area that you get that we thought we were going to get in summer, or that we are going to get in summer. It's going to add a little area to the map specifically just for the boss arena, and like maybe a small area around the boss arena, but it's not going to add like a big old because that's like a big content update, and that will come in summer. Okay, apparently I gotta wait a few more minutes, so I'm just gonna build some clay stuff over here really quick while I'm waiting patiently. Or impatiently, whatever you'd prefer. I'm gonna call it patiently. Hey look, a Smoochie's chunk! I was looking for this. Look at that. Look at that. Literally one small area for some Smoochies, and I already have enough to make 35 smoothies. And not just regular smoothies either, chunky smoothies. So the ones that are going to heal you nice and good. That's why I wanted to go through and farm those out. That's why I said so many smoochies. Because that's exactly what this is going to be. Is so many smoochies. And so many smoothies. That to cover a boss. Yeah. Oh, and then, yeah, probably also that, too. Like, it's not going to add, like, a whole new map area, but it will add a little bit of somewhere for us to be able to, go and explore the anthill. So that'll be another thing that we're going to end up getting. Let's build a regular torch for now, so that way I at least have some sort of light. Let me see, there we are.
This one's for you, Prometheus.
Very good. Okay. I'm going to get some grass planks into a grinder here so I can start on more crude rope, because I need more crude rope to finish out my sap collectors. Aaron, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Sorry I'm not streaming over there, guys. I'm still trying to figure out how in the world I'm going to end up doing that, honestly. I got an idea, but it's going to require a second microphone, and it's going to, yeah. So, I have some ideas, but I haven't gotten anything concrete yet. Yeah, that's to cover the boss and at least the new buggy or the buggy upgrade tier. Yeah. Termite King as an official boss? Well, if Termite King is going to end up being an official boss, it's going to end up here in the woodpile, probably. But, like, what you were saying, like, somewhere to the north, I'm not sure if we're going to get it this area or if it's going to be over here. Because, like, we already have Axel right here, and it would be kind of bad if they're like, alright, so boss 1's here, boss 2's here, boss 3's here, boss 4's here, boss 5 is here, 6 is over here, and 7's over here, right? It's like, alright. You know? Okay. Let's do this really quick while we're sitting here waiting for time to pass. I actually don't think that this one's supposed to be here. That goes there. And then I put some stuff up there. Okay. Let's lay this down really fast. And almost time for us to sleep. Termite King was already an elite in Grounded 1. Yeah, true. You are true there. It was already in Grounded 1, and yes, it was considered an elite. But, same time, you know, could be different in this one. It could be that there's more than one. It could be that there is a, like, added bonus to him. It could be the queen, but the queen would be kind of lame because it couldn't really move. Because termite queens can't really move. They just kind of sit there and pulse out babies all the time. So, I don't think that I'm gonna need a... Oops. Go. Apparently used up all my bricks. No, I had some left in a storage somewhere. Okay. Alright, how much longer? I still have about 2 to 3 minutes before I can do anything else. Make up a couple of aphid roasts for some food. Where's the best place to find and get rust? There's a couple of different places. The place that I like the most is right over here, because there's a bunch of screws and stuff on the ground. Over here in this wood area, like right up here, there's a bunch of screws and stuff all over the ground over here. And they're really easy to access because they're literally on the ground. So I like this spot, but there are some better spots. I just happen to like that one. Scott, good to see you. I miss anything good? Not yet, my friend. We're just kind of hanging out. I died. Does that count?
It melts right off the exoskeleton.
Man, I need pine cone pieces, rust myself, more ever charcoals, multiple ever charcoals, actually. That'll help light this area up here up a little bit more. I just really don't want to go over there, like, right now while it's really dark. Azer, thank you so much for subscribing. You build a high wall spot about 1.5 platforms wide, and you can put dew-web collectors over the platforms. And you can use it as... You put water tanks under it? What? Oh, well, yeah, I could have infinite water. I already have infinite water, though. I mean, that's a great idea. That's a great idea, but just remember that, you know, literally right inside my base that I'm at right here, I already have infinite water. It's what right here. So that's the only reason why I haven't built like any water collectors or anything like that. What about splinters? Any good places for when time runs out? I know that over in the garden area around, like, this, like, around the bottom of the trellis over here is a decent spot, but the problem is there's a lot of enemies over there. You can get some splinters from this area over here, like these wood piles and stuff. You can get some over here, but not nearly as many as you can get over yonder. Yeah, well, I don't have, like, a great, like, this is a good wood splinter, because, like, you would think, like, the wood pile would be a good wood splinter place, but I haven't really seen a whole lot of splinters over here yet. Do you know if we're able to get all the new milk molars in the garden? I know some of them were previously unreachable. I don't know if that's been fixed yet. Yeah, it's still closed off, and there's not even any, like, around it, so I don't know what their idea there is. For us using that for splinters. Okay, there we go. Now we're daytime again. Now we're cooking. Alright. General Orby-1, we need to go away to the fire pit so we can get some coals and start finishing up some of our stuff. And on our way, we're gonna check out for smoochies, like right here, like that guy, right there. That's exactly what we want to see. That's not what we want to hit, though. You run out of upgrade rocks? Yeah, they haven't put enough upgrade rocks in the game in order to set them to be respawnable, at least that I found out yet. So it's kind of a bummer right now that you can't really upgrade a lot of sets of gear. You kind of got to pick one that you want and go with that one. This isn't a smooch, but I know that I need this in order to build up a couple things, so I'm just going to grab a quick pine cone. Can you not stand in my face, General Orby-1? Go. And then I want to say that it should be probably back inside of here is probably where it's going to end up being. Yep, there it is right there. That's exactly what I was looking for. That's not exactly what I was looking for, though. Go. No gold cards. Get this out of here for me. How's my day been? My day's been phenomenal. So I suppose I should talk to you guys a little bit, because I mentioned it a few times and people were asking me about it, comments, stuff like that. Friday, if you guys remember, I had Lady Sim. She joined the stream, and all of a sudden, she messaged me and asked me to stop streaming at a certain time. And that's very strange for Lady Sim to do. Normally, she doesn't ask me to stop streaming. But, you know, if my wife asks, I'm going to concede because, you know, it's, you know, taking up time. But, still, she asked me to stop streaming. It's because I actually ended up needing to bring her to the ER that night. She's completely fine. Everybody's fine. There's nothing wrong. But I ended up in the ER. That's why there was no videos over the weekend, guys. So I wanted to apologize for that right away. But everybody's fine, baby's fine, all of that. We just had to go get some stuff checked out. But we're good. We're good. So. I understand it's not at the top of the priority list, but you can't wait for them to fix the size of lint and pine cones? Yeah. Am I planning on doing the Members World walkthrough? Gamer, what do you mean by Members World walk? You mean like going into your guys' worlds and showing them off for my members? Yes. And yes, I agree with all of you. I'm very happy that everything was okay, that it wasn't anything vastly serious. But, you know, we have a plan going forward for the foreseeable future, and all will be fine. It was just a little scary. We were at the ER until about 1 in the morning, and we left right when I got done streaming, because Lady Sim asked me to be done at 6. And by 6:15, we were out the door and at the ER by 6:30. So it was a long, drawn-out thing. But, like I said, everybody's good. Everybody's good. But that's, you know, why there was no videos over the weekend. And like I said, I apologize for that. I was not planning on doing that. So, yeah, because I ended up missing, like, the start of this update, stuff like that. I'm going to make a video on the update, just as a heads up. That is going to happen. I will cover...
This counts as research, right?
The February update, everything that's in it, all of that. But yeah, I mean, if you're asking whether or not I'm going to do member world walkthroughs where, like, I'm joining my members' worlds and stuff, yes, I am more than happy to do that. But just be aware that I will join your world, and if I'm looking around your world and I don't see stuff that I can, like, make a video on, like if it's just like, I have a tent and a couple chests, it's like, I can't... There's not really anything I could do with that, right? So, just keep that in mind. How do you get to the potato beetles that are on the top left of the veggie garden? Are they underground? They are underground, but you don't see a cave. Top left of the veggie garden? Like, up here? Top left, there's orc beetles and stuff that are way up here. You have to climb up from over here and make your way. Alright, how many did I end up getting? I got 6, right? So, yeah, I got 6, but I'm going to see if I can grab a couple more.
From up here.
Really? There.
Running low on food here.
Okay, there we go. We got everything we could from over here. Now we're going to make our way back this way. Grab this really quick because I need it. Oh crap, I don't need this yet. I need to get water. What am I doing? Oh well. We're already hitting it, right? What's a little bit of death? Alright, water, water. Who's got the water? Orby1! Help me find water! As the great Lulu would say, useless. Fine, I'll just go inside my base and get water, because at least we know there's water there.
Yeah.
What if it's a pretty cool tent, though? Ooh, I am a fan of pretty cool tents. In fact, I was looking at one the other day that was like a 15-person tent. It was absolutely massive, and I'm like, that's a pretty cool tent. So I guess if you got a pretty cool tent, right? Then I'm here for it. You use a bomb to blow up the rotten potato. It leads to a cave in the hidden under part of the ranger station? Yes. So what's new in February? Just smoochy candies and the arrows like normal? For now, yeah. But we're going to be getting playgrounds in like 2 weeks, probably.
A feat of miniature
All right,
engineering,
now.
that one.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you. Eeny, meeny, miny, you. I need a bomb. I don't have bombardier parts. Really? I don't have bombardier parts. Also, did my smoochies respawn? They sure freaking did. All right.
Quite an efficient way to get around.
Get smoochies. Then we'll go get bombardier parts. Then we will... Then we'll yes. If that answers your question.
Let's reestablish homeostasis. You have to give young ones some independence.
This be mine, por favor. There we go. Already up to being able to make 60 smoothies. That's nuts. Dang it, still no. So I'll show you guys when I end up getting it. But what's going to end up happening is when I get the trinket, you'll know because there'll be a small piece of paper that will spawn inside, or that'll be inside of the smoochie when you go over to grab it. Another one. Nice. Dang it. No. No. Go here. Stay. There we go. Okay, grab this hot dog really quick, see if I can get that trinket, because I would love my Billy Hog trinket. You broke like 5 smoochies, got 2 trinkets. You don't need the chocolate, so you're good. That's some luck right there. That is some luck. I would love to have that luck right now. But as you guys have seen, luck is not in my cards for this playthrough so far. It is not my thing, apparently. No idea why. Alright, let's see really quick. It says there's one still on the ground over there and one over here. Okay, where's the one that's over here? Is it? Ah, it's underneath. Oh, that was close. No. Stay. Nope. That's alright. It's not the end of the world when you can make unlimited smoothies here soon. Grab this stuff off the ground with your good old spadar. I don't know where that last smoochie fell to. That says it's down here somewhere. I don't see it. First one for me on my buddy's world to get it on mine. Yeah, it's a lifesteal trinket. It's really good. It's pretty good. It's not really good. It's pretty good. I like it. I'd rank it in like top 15, maybe. Actually, probably higher. Probably top 10. I really like it. I think that it's good. Okay, I'm going to need an actual like acorn chest so I can, or pine needle chest so I can hide some of this stuff away, especially all of my smoothie parts. I think at this point I'm going to need that. So let's get some research. Did I do the? I didn't do this. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's like a 5%. It's like a 2 or 5% drop. It's somewhere in there. It's a really small drop chance. So it could be a little bit while I'm grinding these out, but it's not a big deal. Earlier when I was grinding it out for my build I was doing earlier, and like to get ready for the video that I was going to make, it took me like 3 in-game days to get it. So it just took a little while, but it's not too bad.
The texture is unpleasant.
There you go. Cod King, that's some good luck right there. That's some very good luck. Well, let's see here. Just with what I have here alone, I can make 15, 30, 60... I can make 96 smoothies right now, just with what's in here. And then I can make a bunch of arrows, but I don't care about that. But, I mean, that's just what's there, right? That's not counting what I'm going to be able to make by the time I'm done grinding out smoochies. I want to get to the point where I have, like, an entire box full of chocolate. That way, no matter what, I never have to worry about going and grinding chocolate on this save again. I just always have it. At least that's my plan at the moment, and we'll see how that changes as we go. If the next one that I go over and I break it open and boom, there's my trinket, then I don't need it. Logan, how you doing? How many restarts is this for you? 4. 4. Because there's pre-game launch, game launch, live stream, and then new live stream. So yeah, I want to say this is 4 for me. Logan, what about you? How many times have you started over? Yeah, it's, I don't know. It's one of them, like, I wanted, like, a 100%. So, after thinking about it, I'm going to have a save that is for public test build, which is not going to be this save. That's going to be the other one you guys were watching me play. That'll be where I go in and do my public test build stuff. And then this save will be after PTS launches, or after it's done, we load up the real world and we get back in there and we get her done. You know what I'm saying?
I wish I brought my mittens.
Just one world for goofing off? Nice. Hey man, as long as you're having fun with the game, right? That's what I've always told people. It's like, you know, you don't need to start over. You don't need to worry about what to do next. It's like, if you can have fun just doing random things, just do it. And have fun with Grounded, because it's a video game, man. It's what it's meant to do. You're meant to just have fun with it. Why is it telling me that there's a smoochie right here when there's definitely not one right here? Like, is it? No. Here. There's no smoochies up here. Is it under? It might be underground, honestly. It might be in the... I'm not in that free cam mode. It might be underground. That's not a big deal. Building and ground is actually your favorite part. I got a couple different things that keep me so entranced and grounded, and why I like to play it so much and stuff like that. I think I said that in the last one, so I won't go back into it again this time. But yeah, I got a couple different things that make Grounded special for me.
This counts as research, right? Quite an efficient way to get around.
Yep, don't see it anywhere. Alright, screw it. We'll go somewhere else. It's in the anthill? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Hey, Edgar. Am I going to make a playgrounds world that you guys can play? Tell you what, if that's something you guys would like me to do, I will look into it. I will say this. I tried about this much in Grounded 1. I would say I tried about this much. And
ready yet? I'm getting impatient.
I was not the best at it. I'll say that right now. I was not the best at it. But if it's something you guys would like to try, then yeah, I can do that and see if I can make a world. Maybe I'll do like a video of, you know, Sim makes a world that you can go and try or something along that line. You know, just something like that. We'll see. This guy really quick. Dang it. That's another one down.
Ten legs total. We're a crab. The texture is unpleasant.
Okay, let's see here. I guess we'll go for this one. You grab this raw science while we're up here too. Free science. You tried recreating a Call of Duty Zombies map with bugs but never finished it? That sounds really cool. I will say this, from the folks that I have seen that did playgrounds, it's not the easiest thing in the world. It's not, whoa, there's two of them over here. It's not super, like, and you gotta really kind of plan out ahead of time what you're gonna do. Dang you. That's another one. I needed those stink bug parts anyway. Don't let me forget to go back without getting a bombardier part, because I need a bombardier part in order to make a torch. And I'm after that bombardier part. Let's see. This one? This time? Nope. What a freaking surprise. General Obi-Wan, can you not? Like, look, what is this? What? Why? Just no. Just stay.
To give young ones some independence.
There we go. That's that area cleared. That was another two of them. Still no luck. Let's see here. Let's hit over here. Let's go up here.
Get my bug out of trouble. May you live another day.
They need to learn social distancing, yeah. Yeah, I'll say, Legan, you're exactly right. It's the fact that you're trying to go through and do all sorts of different things all the time, and it's like the logic gates that you use, send this here, send this there, do this, spawn this, go here, unlock door, if this happens. It's just, it becomes a lot to keep track of. Well, there goes that. I wanted that upgrade rock, but apparently I don't get that upgrade rock. Alright, lady, let's do it. Dude, I hate that. It lands above you and kills you. Like, it hits a grass blade and kills you even though you block. Like,
Did you get brain damage
God,
from
I
our
hate
fight?
that.
This
I
test
hate
should have been trivial.
the cricket.
just
It's
gonna have to keep
broken right
trying.
now. It's completely
time,
broken.
Do better.
And I'm not saying it's
abusive
broken
use
as
of
in,
force.
like, it hits too hard. I mean, like, it lands above you, and it's like, oh yeah, that definitely shouldn't have hit you. It should have flown further away, but because it hit a blade of grass, it killed you. Did anyone else run into the underwater lab over where the red barriers are located? It's a cracked pipe. Is that new? Yes, that's new. That's the second time that I failed that raid because of that happening.
Astonishing.
That really does suck, but it is what it is. Welcome to Grounded. Okay, back to what I was doing.
Let's reestablish homeostasis. Specimen dispatched.
Now, these are bound to be on top of said area. So, upwards we go. Jump. There we are.
You have to give young
Stay.
ones some independence.
Still no dice.
More loot for my collection.
Whoops. Where am I going? Wrong way. I know I can get up over here in this corner with using the hot dog thingy. If your orb weaver can get the correct hops. Oh. You gotta get the correct. No, come on. There it is.
Science!
What a fascinating substance. This counts as research.
I got you.
Right?
Okay. There, we got a gold card. Orc Ladybug. Very good. Very, very nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice. Okay. Let's see now that we have a wee bit of luck if we can pull off a wee bit more.
Yeah.
And get ourselves a good old trinket. I can't even see where the heck the lint went. It was there, and then it wasn't. Okay. Smoochie's down over, probably underneath. Hey, look, we found another location just by hanging out over here. I don't remember those being under here. I thought they moved those. I swear they moved those. Well, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I know I said my luck kind of sucks sometimes, but this is on a whole new level of suck. We're like, at this point, almost a Hoover. You know what I mean? Oh, hey. Don't mind if I yes. It looks like they put them back. I don't remember them being... I don't remember it anywhere in the patch notes that they were going to be put back, but, I mean, kind of hard to dispute the evidence. You know... Literally, they're back under here, so they must have put them back. All right, 137. I want to say... Oops. I want to say this is 513. I don't remember why I thought it was, but I'm probably wrong. 1, 3, 7. There's that one. Nope, I was wrong. At least we got the one. Okay, I think the smoochie's in there, though. Does anybody remember the last code? I just don't feel like running all the way to the top of the crow thing right now. 514, that's what it was, not 513. See, I knew I was close. Okay, here we go. Nice. And there is the guy that I was looking for. And actually, enough sour candies also to give me sour sensation.
I would rather have my dad cooking. 10 legs total. We're a crab.
Let's see. Over under on getting it? Guess who didn't? What a surprise. That would only be really cool, right? Hey, Orby1, I kind of need you in here, my guy. Orby1. Yeah, okay, just walk through the wall. That's cool. Yeah, well, that's just what we do. We just walk through the wall. Walls don't exist. Those aren't real, right? Let's see. Hold that, some of those, that. Okay, you can't hold any more anything. Alright, that's fine. Orby1, yeah, the community came up with Orby1, General Orby1. Yeah, I thought that was pretty awesome, so I'm like, well, that's it. That's right. That's it right there. There's no need to worry about it any more than that. Okay, I need to eat 3 more lumps right here. Bam, bam. I don't know if I have any more sour lumps. I think I only got the 9. But we will grab this, too, while we're in here. Get that out of here. Okay, now I also need to finish out spicy safety, so let's... How many spicy shards do I have in the old inventory? I have 6. So I need 2 more. Maybe I'll get lucky and get the spicy trinket over here. Does not look like it. But we'll grab that. There we go. There's spicy safety 3. We'll go get fresh defense 3 here. Don't ask me how a smoochy chunk got over here. I got no friggin' clue. Nope. No mint one either, but we can plow down a couple of those. And there is fresh defense. Nice. Alright, that one's upgraded all the way. More spicy candy under here for later on. Okay. Still, though, no dice on the... What you call it? Still no dice on getting the trinket that I want. The whole purpose of this, get that trinket. Still no dice on it. Let's head back home. It's getting dark. It's late, it's dark, it's evil outside, we can't see anything. It's gonna be a whole thing. My torch doesn't work anymore. Why? I wanted my Everchar torch. Oh, bombardier beetles. Crap. Can't make torch without beetle. Must slay beetle. Let's see. We'll go with you. You're on the way. You have been chosen. The claw. Weak point damage. Alright. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. I love just being on fire. There we are. No trinket from them either, huh? That's the big old number 0 right there. That's what that one is. Oh yeah, bombardier beetles. That's kind of what I was thinking too. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get those. I needed one more in order to get my Everchar torch made, so that way it's not dark for you guys anymore. What a great viewing experience, Sim, where it's just nice and dark the whole time. Nobody can see what's on the screen or what you're doing. There we go. Much better. Get you up. Get you up. There we are. Get you up. Sleep till morning. The snake goes through a large rock and also comes out of a tunnel that kind of looks like something that kind of looks like a tunnel, but just as a rock. He does that. It's not the most glorious thing in the world, but he does do that. So in case you're looking at it and you're like, that doesn't look right, it's because it's not. It's not. He actually goes through it. Nice, coziness level 2, which means I just unlocked Hauling Hero. Nice. All right, how much more do I need to get ambush? I gotta do so many more ambush attacks with daggers. And then passive mutations, I only need 35 more kills to get dash strikes, crit chance, and damage greatly increased, which will help me out. Parry Master, of course, is already full. And Smasher is almost full too. We're doing good. Dead. Okay. This guy, put all of our stuff away. Look at this ridiculousness. This is absolutely wild. $15. So 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 158 smoothies worth of chocolate so far. And if this is correct, we get 5 smoochies per, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12, like 13 smoochies that I have gone through and harvested up. And no luck on getting them. No luck on the trinket. That's kind of stinky. Okay, speaking of things that are stinky, let's get a smoothie maker over here, because I don't see that I have one over here right now. So let's get one of those made. Bam. And then I can start making... Look at how many Scorpido smoothies I can make, man. Holy crap. That's amazing. I can make so many. Okay. Do a little bit of building. Where did I get that fire brazier? That comes from the Founders Pack. So when you come in here, if you guys ever see me come in here for building things, and you're looking at my decorations, and you see this little F that's right here, that means that it's part of the Founders Pack. So you have to have the Founders Pack in order to have that. What do you need to open the new ovens? You haven't found a recipe yet? The recipe is in the chip that's right here in this hedge. And then you need to get advanced production buildings. Once you turn the recipe into the ranger station, it's under advanced production buildings. Alright, I need a food chest. That's what I need. I need an actual food chest. So let's do this. Grab this guy. I'm going to put it... Actually, I'm going to put it inside and up if I can, because otherwise the ants will get into it. Ooh, I'm out of pine cone pieces, actually. Well, we'll get that figured out in a minute.
I would rather have my dad cooking.
I know I should have researched that, but... That's Sour Sensation 3. So worth it. You got Bushmaster. While crouched with a mage staff. Bushmaster? Bushmaster is one of the... Or the Bushwhacker. That's a... That's a bow. In the hedge. Surprised I haven't made a glue masher yet. I mean, I can. Isn't it just, actually, wasn't I working? I thought I was working on one. No, I haven't been working on one, but I can work on... We'll put down 2 of them. So we have the stuff laid out for me to work on that. There we go. Now I just need some acorn shells and some crude rope, and we got that guy down. I got more ever charcoal chunks right here. I haven't blocked it out because I'm farming them, so I haven't done that yet. You're certain 3 trinket slots would be nice. Well, Mighty Pancake, as fun as that sounds, I honestly don't believe that's in the cards, because it would take a revamping of the entire UI as well as a rework of the fundamental way that the game is programmed, and how, like, balancing is done and all of that. It would all get changed if they did that. So I don't think that that's going to happen. As much as I'd love to see it. And then the amount of work that would have to go into being able to get us pants. Like, I know it sounds simple. Get us pants. But, like, if you think about it, in order to develop the artwork for said pants, it would take a long time to get that artwork done. You mean you got ambush, not Bushmaster. You got ambush. I see. I'm almost done with this. My buggy's almost been needed to be revived enough. And then lots more venomous creatures. So more scorpions and wolf spiders. Okay. It's a bit odd that we run around like Winnie the Pooh with our armor. I mean, a little bit.
Astonishing.
Okay. Not yet. Okay, what else do I need? Those are in the ant hill. That's way up top. I don't care about that. I need to... I can go grind gold cards right now. I could do that. I could go get the rest of the ogres. I could go get the rest of the ogres. But the ogres would require me to climb to the top of... Well, ooh, we could do that, though. Or I can go get the crow. Let's go get the crow. Let's go. That'll give me time to hang out with you guys. Let's go get the crow.
Let's reestablish homeostasis. Yeah.
Literally goes to dig up something. Spider walks right over where I'm about to dig. We may be hanging out for a while, but it'll be worth it in the end. Yeah, it's just part of grounded at this point. I think it's just one of those things that it's just going to become a constant frustration. That it's like, well, your mount just ran right in your way. Why? Because it can. Hey, you. Oop. Upsy daisy. Woo. Oop. Oh. Big sad. Ran up, went the wrong way. Ended up getting thrown around a little bit. Oop. There we go. Run over here again. Try this again. Okay, Pete, that's twice now you didn't jump. If it wasn't for your save right there, I would be mad at you. That's twice now you didn't jump. Your luck's come back again? Nice. I'll let you know when mine it does, ever. Although I will say I did get a gold card today, so I'm fairly happy at that. Grab this really quick.
Science.
What a fascinating substance.
Boing. Almost just died there. There we go. Okay. Hey, Orby-Wan. Nice for you to join the party there, guy dude, bro. Ooh, well, I mean, you can't just leave the smooches around. Dang it. I wish we could make, like, maybe use the roach milk and some chocolate pieces and maybe, like, the smooches parts or something like that, or a cookie part, and make, like, a hot chocolate smoothie. That just gives you the sugar rush ability. That'd be pretty cool. You can call it, like, roach chocolate or something like that, even though that sounds just terrible. Dang it. Hey guys.
It's positively Siberian.
Dang you.
This counts as research.
Double check. Yep, got that one. Grab that dude. Grab this dude. No gold card. No dice. Bummer, bummer. Okay. Don't really need any of that stuff. I could get the orc scanner, but I'm not going to. What does Sugar Rush even do? Makes you a little bit faster for like 2 or 3 seconds. You don't like the idea of using roach milk? I don't like the idea of roach milk in the game, but yo, it's here. Look Young, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming and stopping by.
I would rather have my dad cook her.
Longer, it's something like, it doesn't last very long. Sugar Rush doesn't last very long, but yeah, it's, let's just say the 3 seconds was an exaggeration for sure, but still it feels like 3 seconds, but it doesn't last very long. And as you can see, it's not like incredibly faster, because like I ate it and it already is wore off, so yeah. No temp effects. 513. Well, might as well get this feather at least out of the way. Yeah, I mean, it's decent. It's definitely a decent little buff. And I mean, if we could get the ability to like make it so that way it happens by using a smoothie, that'd be alright. What's your best set to run? Me and my mate try to work out what's the strongest so far. There's a lot of things that are super strong. The crit build, I would say, used to be like the strongest. The stun build got brought down a little bit. The new healing build that I put out today is pretty good for a tank. Somebody that's just going to sit up front and like do a lot of damage. Not even a tank. I'd say that's more berserker. But that one's pretty decent. But like when you're talking like the strongest overall... there's... So, strongest overall, I'd have to say the most adaptable armor set is probably the the most adaptable armor set's probably this armor set that I'm wearing, the Mantis armor set, because it's got good defense, it's got good resistances, but it also comes with a gas mask on it. Crit recovery is pretty great as well, and you can use it to get Mithridism if you bring it down the sleek path. All of those things alone make it a really, really good set. But if you can combine the shell armor and you throw on like the pinch whacker and the shell shocker, and then you get the shock trinket, you can have a fairly decent shock build that's also really strong, but it's going to have even higher defense. So it really depends on what you like to play. And then, like, if you're a buggy main, right? I mean, the Night Stalker gear is really, really awesome, right? Axel's gear is awesome. It's always been awesome and will continue to be awesome, right? So, just thoughts. You like attack damage? You think the Mantis Blade's the strongest? I think that the Jalapeno is a little bit stronger than the Mantis Blade, if I remember correctly. Because the Mantis Blade is here. I think the Jalapeno is up here, I want to say. I don't have it on me, so I can't tell you. But I know it's stronger than the katanas. I know that the boomstick is stronger than the katanas. I don't have Axel's Spear unlocked yet. I haven't fought Axel yet on this playthrough. Katanas are faster, true, so you can put out more damage in a shorter amount of time, but if you're talking highest overall damage in one hit, it's the boomstick. That's why I call it the strongest weapon in the game, because honestly, it is one of the strongest, if not the strongest, hitting weapon in the game, in one single hit. But I mean, if you're gonna go down the Sour Mantis lines, then if you're gonna do like the Sour Mantis blade, then you have to go down the fact that you'd have to upgrade the boomstick all the way too to compare it to that. So, are they bringing zip lines? Yes, in the summer update. Not yet, but in the summer update, they are gonna bring zip lines. So you have to go through Playgrounds update and the spring update, and then once we're into summer update, where we get the pond and stuff like that, then you will be able to get the zip lines, and we'll be able to start zip lining around. I'm leaving up the transmitter to let the orcs respawn. Absolutely. If they gave us a bee buggy, we wouldn't need zip lines. I think I've said this in the past. We've talked about it a little bit. I honestly believe that we are not going to get a flying buggy until the end of the game. I honestly believe that. I think that it's going to be something that's going to come way later in the game. Snow Claps, thank you so much for subscribing. You missed the Scythe of Blossoms. It was a good weapon. That was a very good weapon. I do miss that too, personally. Jason, you're right. You're right. Boomstick hit hard. Boomstick go slam. Boomstick also make Big sad, because it's not very fast. But yeah, I like looking at this little map up here, because it's like this area, all of this, the picnic table, all of this stuff, we now have all of this, right? All of this stuff's here. Even this bench is over here now, right? We have all of this here. This is all here. All the way going up here now, right? This is the next stuff we're going to get, right? Then we got this whole section. And then this whole section. Not to mention this whole section. And then also there's like this small little area that's right here too that we don't have yet. Down by the entrance. Crimson Reapers right now finally found something to use other than the Wolfsfang daggers. So, Jason, have you tried mixing the Crimson Reapers with the Valentine's Fortune trinket? Have you tried mixing that together? Might as well get these while I'm just sitting here. Can you dual-wield ant swords? No, you can't dual-wield ant swords. Not yet. You've been using the femur, but you'll give that a go. It makes the healing even better. Tech, thank you so much for subscribing. And also Waffle Machine, thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, you can't dual-wield single-handed swords. It doesn't like it. But yeah, so I don't know the percentage on the heal, how much it heals you for. But from what I tested, it does increase the healing that's done on kill. So it makes it makes you pretty tanky, because it increases that. Which is why I put together that build with the Mantis, with the Ladybug armor today, because it's like healing trinket plus healing weapons plus Ladybug armor down the sleek path to increase healing, plus using Frenzy means healing while healing while healing while healing while blocking while healing. Right? The Crimson Reapers have heal on kill. Yeah, it stacks. At least from what I was looking at earlier. Now, I will say I was testing on gnats. But still, you put one on, you kill something, you get a certain amount of health, you get hurt a little bit, you go jump off a table or something. And then you go up, you put both of them on, you hit, you get a percentage more. I mean, to me, that's stacking. But yeah, the Crimson Reapers, they're up here in this pumpkin that's right here. Inside of this pumpkin, you break the side of it open, and on a table that's right where my mouse is, there's a set of dusk blades that are specialty made by V, which are called the Crimson Reapers. Reminds you of the Tick Sword build from Grounded 1. That's exactly what it reminded me of, too. Do I think they did a good job with the Potato Bug armor? Yes. And now here's what's getting me excited about the Potato Bug armor. Okay? So look at this, right? Compare these two. Where's the... Oh. The Ladybug faceplate, right? This is like the tier 1 or tier 2 armor for the Ladybug-esque, right? Then you have this, which is the same as this guy, but upgraded, right? It's got this little piece here. Now it's got these little plates on the side, looking great. Now think about when we get the ladybird beetles back, right? That are mainly black with some small red spots on them, or orange spots, whatever they want to put. So we could be getting an even bigger upgraded version. Because, I mean, it's the same thing with the bee face mask, and then you look at the wasp helmet, right? It's just an upgraded version of it. It's the same thing looking at the ant stuff here, right? Ant stuff right here, one little thingy here. You go up to this one, now you got two, right? Fire ant, maybe we're going to get a third thing right here in the front or something like that, right? So it makes me very excited to see what the ladybird beetle armor is going to end up looking like, which I really hope we get, because if we can have like a full-on like plate armor set, I won't wear anything else. I'll just force myself to wear it at this point. How do you get the snake scale trinket? You are not going to like this, but you need to go over here to where this hammer is, go underneath it, swim through a whole bunch of toxic goo. You're going to find a way up. You know you're going to be in the right spot because you're going to run into a whole bunch of earwigs. Not one, but a whole bunch. You're going to run past them or kill them. And then it's going to be sitting on a table down there. There's a lab in there. Sorry, guys. I know I'm just kind of standing around chit-chatting with you guys at this point. I'm waiting for the crow to get here so I can peep him. So, we're just going to be waiting here for a little bit. Yeah, Jason's right. How do you get Chrysalis? Chrysalis, you literally knock down the hanging Chrysalis and attack them with the tier 3 axe. Look on my channel, I made a short on it. The snake scale trinket, I think I have it in my inventory still. I do. It's called the Bale scale. It gives you Candy Overlord, and what Candy Overlord does is it increases the flat damage of your corresponding element, stacking up to 5 times until you charge the weapon. So every time you attack, it adds a charge, making your weapon stronger. The crow only has a gold card. It doesn't have a regular card. It only has a gold card. And what's my thoughts on who the stranger is?
This counts as research. Another one for the compendium.
Ask and you shall receive. Thank you, Mr. Crow. Have yourself a great day. Well, I think that it is a person that was in Tully's backyard. They call her V. Now, I don't know if that's because her name is Valerie or her name is Vanessa or anything along those lines, right? I don't know that. I believe that she is somebody from Tully's backyard. I think she was the 5th person that got shrunk down because there's 5 spots in the case, right? I believe that she was used by Ominent for more experiments after the 4 of us grew big together because she was kind of left behind. So I think that that's kind of who I think she is. AJ, thanks for subscribing. What bug would I like to see in the game? I'm gonna go with the softball and say that I'd like to see the leeches actually come to the game that I saw in the last one. Can I switch it around and take a bug away from the game? Can we take mosquitoes out of the game? Does that count? I know that doesn't count. You guys are probably like, Sim, shut up. It's just a mosquito. Just go kill it. Just saying, y'all. Don't like mosquitoes in this game. Did I miss anything? Try refreshing this scene there, pal. Pin this really quick because I'm noticing we're having a whole bunch of people that are dropping off, so I want to make sure that everything's good on your guys' end. Everything looks fine. Like I said, just refresh the stream if you're running into any issues. Go. All right. This time. We got 2 tries. This time. Nope. No luck. Okay. Try this one. Nope. No luck. Well, what I will say is I'm never gonna need chocolate pieces again. That's for darn sure. How many chunky smoothies do you want, Sim? Yes. What is a common cause for the game to crash? Holiday items. Other than that, there is little stuff that's causing the game to crash right now. Like, ooh, I need water. I just realized I need water. Hunter, good to see you. How am I? I'm great. Other things that are causing the game to crash are things like overloaded texture or overloaded creatures. There was some issues where there was too many scorpions on the map that were causing it to crash. That has since been resolved, as far as I'm aware.
The texture is
So
unpleasant.
I'm gonna need mantis parts soon. Yeah, sooner than later. Or I can just, you know, make one of these up, which I'm probably gonna end up doing sooner than later. I just gotta do it. That's a lot of smoothies. What are you trying to find in the Smoochie Candy? There is a trinket that you can get in the Smoochie Candy. It's called Valentine's Fortune. And when you get it, it allows you to have lifesteal on every kill. Is there a trinket for all the candies? Yes, there's a spicy, sour, and fresh candy trinket. And there's a trinket for the Smoochies, which is why I keep going after them. Actually, you know what I can do? Let's do this. Because we know that Sim's going to use this armor. That's just not going to stop happening. I like it too much. It's just going to happen. That's whetstones, not marble shards. We know that I'm going to use this armor. Let's slap some cheeky little upgrades on this armor, giving myself a little bit more defense. Let's throw another upgrade on my daggers here. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and start getting some sturdy whetstones baked up into mighty globs. Actually, do I want to do that, or do I want to go down the sour path with my daggers right away? I could go down the sour path with my daggers right away, but I need to go get the piece to do it. I could just upgrade the pinch whacker with mighty and have a mighty pinch whacker. I could upgrade the pinch whacker with mighty and have a mighty pinch whacker. Crap. Hey, the amount of damage I'm now taking is way, way, way better, by the way. You have integrated with one of my walls, and thus you have been frozen. Yeah, you ain't cool. You didn't even get to hit me. I killed you before you came out of the ground. I killed you before you were born. I killed you yesterday. Victory was mine. Not a lot of things are weak to Sour right now, but here's the thing. Sour lowers defense, right? Tang lowers defense. That doesn't mean that it's going to happen when you're using the weapon itself, but it's an added damage buff. When building bases, what's a good distance between bases? Whatever makes you comfortable. There's no good distance between bases. There's no secret code to making a base in Grounded. I literally loaded into a map one time. My man Meat, friend of mine on Steam now, joined into the stream one time and was like, dude, you gotta come see my map. I got like 500 hours in my map. And not kidding. The man had 500 hours in his map. Or more. I don't really know. But I joined into his world, and holy gods, he had stuff everywhere. They were all over the place. He had a whole baseball field. He had armories. He had transports. He had bunkers. He had this. He had that. Literally all over the place. Giant pyramids. It didn't matter. He had built all over the entire map of Grounded 1. It was amazing. So there's no... My point with all of that is, There's no rhyme or reason on what is the
miniature engineering,
correct distance between a certain spot on the map, or between one base and another. All I will say is go for being able to get up high and do some zipline stuff later on when the summer update comes. Hey, AJ. Skyways work too, yeah. Alright, let's see here. Cards-wise, all the harmless is done. I need to do the ogres. The angry won't be done yet because I need the the masked fighter, and I need Axel. Actually, speaking of my main man Axel, I don't have a cookery built yet, which I need some stuff for the cookery. But if I get down a good old cookery, right? Get some clay, some weed stems, build myself my cookery. I can start working on getting the stuff I need for Axel. I can summon out Axel. Maybe we fight Axel. New update map tomorrow. Could be something fun. Yo, what's going on, the boy crafts? What's going on? Love this game? Same. Same, bro, same. This game is amazing. I have all recipes. I don't have them all yet, no. Just got the new trinket. Nice, Owen, nice. That's how you do it. It's a good one, too. Enjoy that trinket. It's going to help you out. It's good stuff. Okay. Build you, build you. This is my armory back here. That's why I'm focusing on this. That way I can start getting my armor into actual order over here. I got to finish the floor. Then I finish the supports. Then I put up the walls. And then at the end, when all the walls are done, then I'll put up the actual roofs. But, alright, now, weed stems. I can get some weed stems from over there. I can also get some weed stems from over there. I have Hauling Hero now. The only watch, though, I don't have it. My main goal... The main goal for Grounded 1, yes, is to grow big or go home. Like, that's kind of their thing that they say is go big or go home. Grow big or go home. Yeah, word's hard. But yes, that's the plan. Right now, the plan is save Burgle. That's the new goal in Grounded right now, is save Burgle. And also find out what the heck happened to Dr. Wendell Tully, because why did he go absolutely insane? We don't know, but he definitely did go wacko kadako. Goes with your build? It's a good trinket. It's honestly, it's a good trinket. They don't need to. They also don't need to nerf that one. I don't think I need to say that. You don't need to nerf that one. That one's okay. That one's fine. Yep, we're back up top again. Yo, inventory spaces are looking a little full. But that's okay. I didn't get my weed stems, but that is also okay. I got a bunch of upgrade rocks on me. That's not okay, but I can put some stuff away. So let's see here. Pokebugs, I haven't killed any earwigs. Beetle bugs, this stuff does go in here. This goes there, that goes... Actually, this goes over here. This goes down here, because bombardier beetles. Spiders and scorpions, nothing new in there. Flying bugs, all of those are in there. Big bugs, I don't have any more mantis parts, so that's out. The beetle bugs needs these, because that's part of them, so we'll just set that down there. Leaves. I think I was putting my rubber in here, or my rubber and my leather in here for now. You think Tully's being controlled by either orc or ogre devices? I think so, especially after seeing his eyes. Ogre is not a device. Ogre is a mutation. It's an implanted seed inside of them. Ogre is not a device. It's been a while, but I think a lot of notes and stuff you see around the yard alludes it to something. Yeah, I think so. Bam, 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 bam. Dang it. Almost. I always try to do like a wee bit of building, if I can, throughout the stream. Because I know there's people who like watching the building, and then there's some people who like watching just me go around and kick the crap out of things. People who come in and watch me just to talk to me. Either way, I'm cool with all of it. All of the above equals yes. They had orcs in the first one, yes. They definitely had orcs in the first one. Lots and lots of them. Okay, let's go get our smoochies.
Favorite new mode of transportation.
I do not think that it's Wendell Tully's daughter, no.
As Allie would
I
say.
do not think it's Sarah Tully. My money is a 15 that was not discussed or being able to be played in the first game. That's what my money's on. That's who I think V is. Because they referred to her as V. So...
You have to give young ones some independence.
Alright, here we go. Maybe. Nope, I suck. Yeah, that's yours? That's your spot? You just keeping that? Alright. Put this guy apart, see if I can get my trinket out of here. Full respect to fresh Super Billy Hog Bite. Never ending, everlasting Billy Hog Bite. That's what it's called, the everlasting Billy Hog Bite. Nope, once again, no dice. Lots of stuff for farming, though. That's sweet. Yeah, I mean, she survived the same way that we did. She wasn't part of the team, right? She was on a different thing, so it's like she was there, but she wasn't really, like, part of the team, right? Because if you remember, there was, like, stuff that was going around before, and I think that she... Come on, now. I think she was kind of forgotten and left by the side. Which is why... she kind of went a little nutso, because she didn't get the recognition that the other four did for stopping Ominent and stuff like that, even though she was shrunk down too. And or she could have been shrunken down previously and, you know, never talked about. This guy out of the way. This guy out of the way. Okay, check for that one. I gotta run over here and check for this one. Nope. my first time being in here, I think. I know there's supposed to be a smoochie up here somewhere. It might be lower down. Rotten Billy Hog. Get rid of that. Nope, not under there. Suppose I can just check on this side. Don't see it. Oh, not seeing it there. Oh, because it's underground. Look at that. It's right there. All right, let's see. Nope, no luck again. She also seems very obsessed with our time in the yard. Exactly. It's like she was, and also I want to call out the fact that she refers to them as like we were warriors, right? Not you or not I was a warrior. She specifically calls out we were warriors, right? Making the insinuation that you were there at the same time. That's why I think V was there while we were. Even if she was there like before us, I do believe that she was there while we were there. You got a Billy Hog trinket from the Cockroach Queen on top of the fire pit? That's a good place to get one. There, you can get it either from the Roach or by harvesting. You can get it either way. You don't only get it from the Roach Queen, but you can get it from more than one. It has a drop chance. It's just really, really, really low, I believe. I think. Last I remember. Maybe those ominous corpses were killed by things other than bugs? Possibly. It's a 5% drop chance on the Smoochie Trinket. So it's not very high to get the Smoochie Trinket, honestly.
Let's reestablish.
Yeah, I want to make sure I grab it before. I mean, that's kind of why I dedicated to today to checking out the new update, because it's like I want to get that trinket before I can't get that trinket, because this is supposed to be my everything save, right? So I have to play this all the way into Christmas time again because I didn't get the holiday stuff that I could have unlocked. I did get the firework launcher in January, but I did not get the Christmas tree and stuff. So I gotta get that.
Irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particles.
Oh, Pete. Oh, Pete. Come on. I know I could just chomp through the wall, but where's the fun in that? Nope, still not yet. You guys will know it when you see it. It's not small.
efficient way to get around.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is 3 right on top of each other. Look at that. Or it might just be 2. Nope. Still no luck. Dang, man. Also, can I say I'd love if the lint pieces were this size? Because I'd love if the lint pieces were this size. Yeah, it looks like a fortune cookie paper. It's pretty big too, and it says crush right across the front of it, so it's not easy to miss. Sorry, squirrel moment.
Ten legs total. We're a crab. Yeah.
I mean, I thought this plus size one that I just got would have had it, but...
Would you kindly pick these up?
Okay. Hoofda. There we go. Here's another one. Okay. Not in there.
Buggy's barely holding on.
I'm gonna end up dying over here. Succumb to Venom, didn't have enough heals on me. Dang it. Thanks, Boygrass. Yeah, I ended up getting my butt kicked there at that last one there, but that's just lack of heals. Bad timing, lack of heals. Okay. Come here, General Obi-Wan. We gotta go back and get our backpack. Over here. Over here. We gotta go back and get my backpack. We gotta go back and... There we go.
Favorite new mode of
Okay.
transportation.
Me and Buggy are both beat up. Actually, you know what? I bet you I had granola bars in my backpack, too. I know I did. And they just weren't hot barred. That's one of the things, man. Surprise wolf spiders are surprise wolf spiders. You can only prepare so much for them. You have to go, but I hope you have a wonderful rest of your stream. See you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, AJ. I'll be back tomorrow. There'll be more grounded action tomorrow. Don't you worry.
Take a breather, little bug, as Allie would say.
I have played around with the Ladybug, yes, and I think the Ladybug buggy is a lot of fun. I also made a quick build on the Ladybug buggy today, or before, thanks to somebody named Zora? Zoro? I don't remember. But it's a pretty awesome Ladybug buggy build that makes it so the Ladybug buggy does like a bunch of poison damage and crits a lot more. It's pretty sweet. It's a lot of fun. No, I want you up so we can away. Okay. Okay, didn't get that. That sucks, but it is what it is. Screw you, Mr. Ant. I'm out of here. You're a little upset you can't carry more stems and grass? We mean with the Ladybug buggy? I understand that. I bet you we're going to get that as a mutation that you get, though, when you get buggy mutations in spring. Which is probably going to happen in May. That's what my money's on, is updating in May. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's meant to be a combat buggy. That's why it can only carry so much. Just a couple chocolate pieces. Just a couple. Hey, Joa. Can you level up your mounts? When spring update comes, you'll be able to level them up. You'll be able to pump milk molars into them. Oof. Man. Alright. And they're not back up top yet, right? No, they're not. Alright, we'll go through one more night cycle and see if I can get them, because they respawn every day. So we'll see if we go through one more cycle, if I can get them to spawn, and I'll try to get it. If not, we'll have to try again tomorrow. Come hither.
A little elbow grease and ingenuity, as Grandpa says.
Go. Bedroom set. Let's grab another one of those. Here. Oops. Crap. There. Put one, like, there. And then maybe we'll call out one that goes, like, right there. Gotta make sure your stuff is supported. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go on. Oh, it had it for a second. There it is. Very good. Alright, so that's that floor done. Okay. Good progress there. The bedroom's ready to be built up now. Now we just have a lot of clay left to do the crafting room. Which the crafting room is going to need some work. That's for darn sure. Why have you found no smoochie chunks? Try refreshing your game. Not uninstall, but like go through and check to see if you missed an update. No. Spring update. Here, I'll show you. Did they update the roadmap on the site yet? Yeah, here we go. All right. Grounded 2 roadmap. Spring update. So, buggy buffing. New orc abilities. Hot deposit improvements. Black ant hill. Black ant buggy. Buggy milk molars. Buggy mutations. And buggy buff huts. Ogres unleashed. New armor and weapons. And then some upgrades for building things, as well as a tool set for buggy racing being added to playgrounds. So, that's what's coming in spring. Big old stuff that's happening in spring. Matt with the 10 saying, is there a possibility that the game may end up relying too much on mounts in future updates? You love mounts, but don't want them to be the center of the entire game's existence. Do I think that they're going to become, like, what you're going to need? Like, it's going to rely on them too much? No. I think that that's going to be fixed by them going through and adding the zip lines into the game. I think that, Matt, is why they've been holding off so long on actually adding zip lines. So think about it. If they were to go through and add zip lines, everybody used zip lines in Grounded 1 to be able to cover large portions of the map without having to fight anything, without having to use anything in order to cross large portions, to be able to go do mining, to go do fighting, to go do harvesting of resources, to transfer resources, all those different things, right? They use that as that ability to be able to get you to move around quickly. Where Grounded 2's original ability to move you around quickly was buggies, right? And building assistance, okay? But now we have Hauling Hero. Hauling Hero makes riding on the buggy kind of obsolete right now for the Red Ant buggy until it can be upgraded. Spider buggies are still faster technically than you when you're running around on the ground. Even with Natural Explorer 3, the spider buggy is still faster than you. It's meant for running around. The Ladybug buggy is great for combat because it can kill the sour damage that's all around you as well. So you're going to be able to rely on that buggy to help you with clearing out sour and knocking aerial foes out of the sky. But every time they release a new buggy, they give us an ability to do something, i.e. like if they gave us the ability to be able to move quickly using zip lines again, and that's coming in summer, right? So does that mean come summer, buggies are going to become obsolete, right? Because now you can just zip line everywhere you need to go that you need to get there quickly, right? It very well could become something where you can start getting around a lot quicker and making your buggies not needed as much. But I do think that there's still going to be a pivotal part of the game itself because they're going to add more. Like, they're adding buggies that go underwater for you, so that or water buggies as they call them. So that's going to help you out. With another 5, you said, do you think they'll introduce a Firefly as a future mount? Flying mounts might become a thing. I'm not sure if it's going to be the Firefly because Fireflies are kind of slow. But do I think they're going to add a flying mount? I do. When I think they're going to add your flying mount, though, is I do believe you're going to end up getting your flying mount at the end of the game. I do not think you're going to end up getting a flying mount pre-end of the game. I think it's going to have to take getting all the way through the entire story of Grounded before we get the flying mount. I say that because once they give you the flying mount, any other form of transportation is no longer needed, right? It's not needed. You can go out and just fly wherever you need to go, and then the entire map becomes obsolete because at that point, you just fly over the whole thing. No more fights, no more having to worry about anything. Maybe you run into a wasp flying through the air, right? But I don't think that right now that when/if we get a flying mount, that it's going to be something they're going to want to give us early in the game. It's going to have to be like the last buggy that they give us after we've beaten the entire story. Matt with a 2 saying, it would be cool for the last boss to be an orc crow. An orc crow. Okay. So, yes, I agree with you. It would be really, really cool to fight something like that. And they would have to involve flying combat for that to happen. But That's like fighting the snake, right? And I'm sure you guys have seen how much bigger the snake is than we are, right? Yeah, we're fighting things that are already pretty big, but at the end of the day, that's like fighting a whale with a butter knife. Can it be done? Yes. Is it going to be easy? Not even slightly. Are you going to need help to do it? 1000%, right? So could it be a boss? Maybe. But my question is, how would V even get up onto said crow to put the orc hat onto it? We'll call it an orc hat. How would it even get up there, right? That's going to be extremely difficult. So I don't know if that could be something along the lines that could be something that we get. Now, do I think the final boss is going to be something along the lines of V having something that's massive that she's using? Very much so. Do I think it's going to be something like the praying mantis or something along those lines? Yes, I do. I think that that's going to be more closer to what we're going to be getting for our end boss. Easy. Last zone would be the roof of a house. Thank you for the 2. So there is an area on the map that's going to end up being way the heck over here, right? Or down here, sorry. Down here on the map, if they implement it, that could be where we get on top of a roof. But I think it's going to be more of an area that we climb through, not so much to get onto a roof. That's my thoughts, at least right now. Do you know if sturdy quartzite respawns? I do not think that it respawns right now, no. Dang, no smoochies over here at all. I mean, I suppose I got 2. One that's underneath this, and then one that's over there. So we'll try these 2. See if we get lucky with these. No dice again on that one, guys. I need to pick up these pieces, though. Because otherwise the ants will get them, and then it'll end up bugging out my game. Oh, come on. Okay. How important is it to gather all the chocolate you see? It's not super important, honestly. I would suggest that you do, because there it is. There it is. Last one of the night. Yes! I would suggest you do because it's how you make chunky smoothies, right? And also, the regular smoochie parts, they're food. You can just eat them. But to help you out, it probably will keep your game from crashing as much because you won't have a bunch of random bits all around the place. But yeah, it's an excellent smoothie base. It's probably the best smoothie base overall right now that we have, because it's going to help you make chunky smoothies, which heal you more. And, you know, heals are great in the game. But there we go. We got the Crush Valentine's Fortune note. Am I planning on streaming Hytale again? Possibly. Possibly, but if I'm going to, it'll probably be on Sir Sim Builds. I have another channel that I've been loading Hytale stuff to. I'll be honest, because of the ER visit over the weekend, I haven't loaded anything over there. I haven't had the time. But I promise you guys, I will have something for Hytale on Sir Sim Builds tomorrow, if not two somethings for you, if I can. Is that the best trinket in the game? No. Vampirism seems amazing. It is, but it's not the best trinket in the game. You think they could add an owl that only comes out at night because you hear one? It's possible that they could add an owl in, and I think it'd be really cool if they added an owl in. But it's going to have to be something along the lines of like the crow, because an owl is going to be as big, if not bigger, unless you're talking like tiny little owl, but that doesn't sound like a tiny little owl. So that sounds, it doesn't sound barn owl-esque, but it does sound owl-esque. Barn owl-esque is a little bit deeper than that. But still, It's possible we could get a crow. I won't be surprised if our next Colossi is a fish, by the way. I think I've said that before, but just in case anybody's wondering, I think the next one's going to be a fish.
Sustenance is sustenance, as they say.
Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 seconds. That's how long the buff lasts, called Sugar Rush. It lasts for 15 seconds. Might be a fish because we have a pond coming up. That's what I was saying, yeah. Vampirism is useless on bosses. That's exactly why I said it's not the best trinket in the game. If I was going to guess the next 4 zones to come out in the future, what do you think they'll be? Okay. I'm going to say 1 is going to be a little bit of a cheese because it's technically in the spring update, so I'll give you 5. I think our next 4 zones are going to be spring update, Black Anthill, and I think it's going to be right over here. Next, pond area. Pond area is probably going to be here and going all the way down here and up over here. Then playground, or could be this little entrance, then playground, and then explosion site, and then house. I think that that's going to be what we end up getting. The summer release is the pond, yeah. The armor set I have on right now is the Mantis armor. I'm wearing the Praying Mantis armor. It gives you crit haste, so every time you crit, it increases the chance of, or increases the speed of your attacks. And then the set bonus is crit recovery. Critical hits recover health over time. That's the armor that I'm currently wearing. Sorry, my cats are right behind me getting into everything. That's a scary door over my room. Someone could just stare at you through it. That's the door to the rest of my house. So, and my wife and kids do try to, but the curtain's on my side, so they can't see through it. There's a little bit of more fun facts about Sim's office. Here's a fun thing about Sim's office. I'll show you guys this. Give me a second. Let me grab it. Little something something I made the other day. No, you can't kill the snake. This is something I made the other day. I actually made my own wine the other day. It's really awesome. It's actually Melomel, I believe is how you pronounce it. But yeah, it's awesome. No, it's not possible to kill a snake in the game. When do you unlock the chimney? Coziness tier 1. You're allergic to wine? I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, I've been working out the details with the label on it. Working out the details on producing more of it, and then gotta figure that out. But here's Sneck, for those of you who are wondering. Sarah, or Jake? Jake the Snake. It's either Sarah or Jake. That's what they call him. Or her. But yeah, here's the Snake. Mush Daddy Merlot. No. Yeah, they call him both. Eidos calls him Sarah because Sarah's the one who did the majority of the artwork for him. The snake does get angry when you're on him, and he starts moving faster. He doesn't like being mounted. Alrighty. Well, y'all, I honestly think that that is going to do it for tonight. But what I will say is this. I'm going to be back tomorrow, same time, 4:30 p.m. Central to 7 p.m. I hope to see you guys all there. It's been an absolute blast hanging out with you guys. We just got our trinket, which means it's time to start working on our next build that we're going to be doing with that trinket. And I already have it in mind, and I already have a lot of the pieces that I'm going to need. So, for now, thank you all so much for watching this stream. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit the like button on your guys' way out. Thank you to everybody who hit the like button already. Thank you for all the extra support with everybody, Matt, everyone else who came through and were there throwing me a little bit of extra support tonight. I do appreciate it, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to do that. Check out the build video I put out there today. And as always, we'll see all of you guys in the next one.